Yes. How to take the reading of thermometer? The thermometer is calibrated with the number of divisions, equal divisions given in it, and there is two fixed point given in the thermometer. One is lower fixed point, another is higher fixed points. So the difference of the two, upper fixed point minus lower fixed point, is called range of the thermometer. Okay, and all this division is divided into equal fixed number of divisions. There are two scales. Two scales. Number one is Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit, scale of temperature, Fahrenheit scale of temperature, Celsius scale of temperature. Other is Celsius scale of temperature. Celsius scales of temperature. Celsius scale of temperature. This is the two thermometer utilized to measure the temperature, Fahrenheit and the Celsius scale of temperature. And you will see here, after knowing the Fahrenheit and degree Celsius, you write one formula how to convert the C is equal to 8 minus 32 multiplied by 5 by 9. This is the formula. You can note down this. This is the formula given. C stands for degree Celsius. Scale of temperature. This is called Fahrenheit. Scale of temperature. So two different degrees can be converted into each other. You think of that temperature is expressed in degree Celsius, and how to find. Suppose that normal room temperature is given. Normal room temperature is given as 23 degrees Celsius. In 3 degrees Celsius. Now suppose it is given 23 degrees Celsius. How we will find into Fahrenheit scale of temperature? With the help of this very formula, you should learn this formula to convert the degree Celsius into Fahrenheit scale of temperature. Let us see how you will convert. Put the value of 23 in the place of C, and yes, suppose C 23 degrees Celsius. Then put 23 here. If Fahrenheit scale of temperature as it is minus 32 multiplied with the pi by 9, and you will see here 23 multiplied with the 9 will be at minus 32 multiplied with the 5, and 207 is the value, is minus 30 into 5. Okay, 207 divided by 5 is equal to 8 minus 30. So here we have written to find the value of f. You can easily find the value of f now. So how to find the value? You just write here, transpose the value from the right hand side to the left side, and you will get the value of Fahrenheit. You will get the value of Fahrenheit. And you can see here, you can easily write 41.4, 41.4 you can write plus 30 will be the R. So 3.4 degree Fahrenheit is the value of the Fahrenheit scale. So it is here. You can find here approximately this is in the Fahrenheit. So normal temperature comes out to be like this. So this is the formula to convert the one temperature into other temperature. Okay. Similarly, you can also calculate normal human body temperature. Normal human body temperature. Normal human body temperature. You can write in Celsius 36.9 degrees Celsius. (36.9 degrees Celsius), or if you are trying to Fahrenheit by using this formula, you can write by putting into it the value of 36.9 in place of C, you can find the value of 98.4 degree Fahrenheit. So, how to write the value? We should clear. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Suppose you have to write in Fahrenheit, you will apply this for 100 here and find the value of it. This is your workout. You will do yourself here. By putting the value of 100, you can find the value of it. So, similarly, if we be what? 212 Fahrenheit boiling of water, and water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. So you can write here, in Fahrenheit also we will write the Fahrenheit thermometer 32 degree Fahrenheit. So these are some standard value. You should bear in mind laboratory. In our school laboratory, there is some important thermometer, and the range of laboratory thermometer is. You should also learn this. Now I am removing this cover now. What is the range of laboratory thermometer? Range of laboratory thermometer. Range of laboratory thermometer can also be written here. Minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110. 110 degrees Celsius. So this is also very important. You should note down these values. Minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius is the range of the laboratory thermometer. Now, thermometer is the range of 0 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius are found more often in the school laboratory. Now you see here, we will learn about one more important thermometer, which is called clinical thermometer, which is also called doctor thermometer. Clinical thermometer. This is also very important. And this is also called thermometer. This is also made up of glass. This is also made up of glass. There is some thing also provided here. There is capillary inside and some thing is provided here. Yes, mercury is filled into it. Mercury is filled into it, and there is calibration. Scale is provided. Lower limit and upper limit are given in the thermometer. Okay, lower limit, lower fixed point is also given, and one diameter upper fixed point. And between the lower and upper fixed points, there is number of equal divisions provided. Now you think that clinical thermometer had ordinary mercury in glass thermometer. Clinical thermometer is calibrated between 35 to 42 degrees Celsius only. Because our range over which the temperature of the body can vary. The calibration of this thermometer is in the range of 35 degrees to 44 degrees Celsius only for human body. So you should also bear in mind there is given this is also called the king. Why king is provided in the Buck's thermometer? The reason is the king is also called constant. The constriction is provided because mercury plate does not fall back by itself after thermometer is used to measure the temperature of the body. When the mercury plate is shining, mercury is sprayed in the thermometer, and when the bulb of the thermometer, what is the bulb of the thermometer? So this thermometer is brought in the armpit, due to the body temperature, the mercury level rises up and it gives certain value of the measurement, and we decide what is the temperature of the body. But our question is for the student that why constriction has been given in the thermometer? What is the reason behind the constriction given in the thermometer? The reason is that constriction ensures that mercury plate does not fall back. Constriction is provided constriction provided mercury Hg does not allow to fall back directly. So once the mercury level rises up due to the thermal expansion, heat supplied by the human body to the bulb, the expansion causes to rise of it up, and this rising of mercury does not fall back directly to the bulb, and we can easily read out the temperature indicated by the pointer of the level of the mercury in the thermometer. So this is the method. This king has region, and reading can be taken conveniently with the help of the king. We know that normal human body temperature is average body temperature of large number of healthy persons, and it is quite close to 36.9 degrees Celsius or 98.4 degrees Fahrenheit. A body temperature close to 40 degrees Celsius or 104 degrees indicates the condition of high fever. Nowadays, digital thermometer is also utilized, which is called electronic thermometer, which is preferred over the conventional mercury thermometers nowadays. And these thermometers are very easy to read, and they give the LCD display over the digital thermometers. And LCD display of the temperature of the body can be read out easily. And this digital thermometer is free from any mercury filled inside it. So the time has advanced, and digital thermometer is also utilized here, where there is no need of any mercury level. Only digital LCD display will indicate the proper and exact temperature of the human body. Now you can also one reason behind it, why mercury is utilized in the traditional conventional thermometer. What is the reason behind it, the use of the mercury thermometer? So you can see here, we will give you three more important points during utilizing of mercury. Number one, the region use mercury limit in the clinical thermometer. Number one reason is mercury expand uniformly. Mercury expands uniformly. Mercury expands uniformly. This is the first reason. Over a wide temperature range. Over a wide temperature range. So first reason is the expansion of the mercury uniformly. Second point of interest is second point of interest is second point of interest is that mercury does not speak
क्या
walls of capillary tube. Yes, you will know this. Mercury does not stick with the walls of the capillary tube, due to which it can easily rise up and it can easily pulse back after giving jerks to the thermometer. Third reason behind using the mercury is that it is a shining silvery liquid. Mercury is a shining silvery liquid. So it is very easy to observe the shining of the mercury level in the thermometer. Because of this reason, mercury is often used in the clinical thermometer as well as in the ordinary thermometers. Okay, so this is very important. Why mercury is filled in the thermometer? There are three most important reasons. One is the uniform expansion. Number two reason is that it does not stick with the walls of the thermometer. And third one, it is very shining so that one can see directly where is the level of the mercury rising up after the expansion. Okay. There is one activity related with you, how to measure the human body temperature by using clinical thermometer. Before measuring the body temperature, first of all, thermometer must be washed with the antiseptic solution, number 1 point. Number two, it is held firmly and giving a few jerk. Some jerk is given to the thermometer so that the mercury level should keep inside the bulb. Now, if jerk is given, the jerk will bring the level of the mercury below 35 degrees Celsius. And now, when thermometer is placed gently under the tongue of the person being observed, let it remain there for about 1 minute. And now take out the thermometer and notice reading. While reading, keep the line of the side along the convex meniscus of the level of the mercury in the thermometer. Convex meniscus has sense of this type of the mercury. Yes, this convex level of the mercury. This is the level of the mercury in the thermometer, and this is called convex meniscus. So mercury has convex bulging out level of its inside the capillary. So we can easily see the level of the mercury in the thermometer. While reading, we should focus our line of sight to observe the convex meniscus of the mercury in the thermometer. And this is the body temperature of the person under observation. In this way, we have seen how the clinical thermometer is utilized to measure the temperature of the human body. There is some important caution given also during measuring the temperature of the body. A person under observation must close her or his mouth and around the thermometer bulb very gently, not hardly. The bulb should not break, and any amount of mercury going in the body, inside the body, can prove quite dangerous. So during using the doctor's thermometer, the bulb of the thermometer must be kept in the mouth and it is pressed gently and so that the temperature expand the mercury inside the thermometer. Never put the thermometer in the mouth of a child because there may be some chances of cracking the bulb of the thermometers and mercury level may go inside the body of the child. So we should take care of how to use and when to use and in which persons we are keeping the bulb of the thermometer. And time to time, gently, we should keep inside the mouth and with the tongue we should press it gently and we should not crack the bulb. You can do the observation and you can note down, make a table of yourself at home. You choose the number of persons and during measuring the temperature of different persons, you should, in each observation, you wash the thermometer with the antiseptic liquid and then after washing the thermometer, then you keep inside the mouth of the person and you note down the name of the person and the body temperature which is observed by thermometer and you make a chart paper to show it with as the activity in science. Okay, so we have seen here how thermometer is used to measure the temperature and how the doctor's thermometer works properly. And what is the principle of the thermometer? The thermometer is based on the principle of expansion of heat. When heat is supplied by the body to the bulb, the mercury level expands easily and does the job. The meniscus is observed easily, which indicates the right temperature of the person. Okay, so you develop your understanding and note down. But if you have the thermometers at your home, you take care of by the precautionary measure of washing the thermometer, and then you take observation of number of 4 and 5 and 6%. You make a list, you show it and display in the classroom during the science exhibitions or during the science observation given by the teacher. Now the other thing is that when heat is supplied to any object, there is some transfer of heat also. When one end of the metal lead is put in the flame, the other end also becomes very hot. When a glass of hot water is left on the table, it becomes lukewarm after some time. When the metal chair is left out in the sun, what happens then? On a hot summer day, it becomes too hot to sit on it. These are some day-to-day events observed and we study about how the heat of the sun makes the chair hotter and it is unable to sit on it properly. So transfer of heat takes place with the hot object to the cold object and so we say that there is a little transfer of heat from hot object to the cold object. In nature, we know that there are three different methods of transfer of heat, and they are known as number one, conduction, other is called convection, and third one is called radiation. So conduction is the very simplest process where when you are putting the one iron rod in the flame, you will observe that to the other end it also becomes hot. So when heat is transferred from one end to the other end, it is seen that the energy is transferred from the one end of the same body to the other end without actual movement of the molecules of the substance. And this process where the heat is applied to the one end and it is transferred molecules to molecules inside and without actual movement of the molecules, we call it as conduction. So children, today this study is sufficient. In the next class, we will once again study about all three kinds of method of transfer. Today we will revise all these things and we are concluding now. Okay, we will all revise, learn, write, go to your book, textbook, consult your textbook, and go through the every lines what are given in the book. Okay, okay, children, take rest now.